All right, so we're back and we're dealing with our second topic. Another heated one is gone. Let's look at the second one. And the second one, I think we're doing a part 2 more or less of what we started last week. And it's also concerning album releases, the rollout and all that. We're having the discussions and we're talking about our own Shatta and all that. But basically, these are the people. We're looking at Davido, Stonebwoy, and then Shatta. They are the people now. They've just dropped something. Yeah, Sark.
And I'm still with him.
Oh, on Chim. I just said we want to dwell with some of these things. And even Morgan Heritage also dropped one, which they are also around,
Yeah, they are in Ghana to
now,
do the listening
party. Our major concern is how do these people put these strategies together, and what comes in mind? What is their motive to be able to make sure that, okay, this thing, we are targeting these people, we want to push it this angle to get to the people. And that is why some of them will do the press releases, some will do the interviews and all that. But some other ones have kept quiet about it and people are complaining.
So, you see, first of all, let me congratulate those who are doing very well. And let me also encourage others who we think are not pushing. I don't want to use, I am using encourage because somebody who goes to Alpha Beta and some JHS and somebody who also goes to Fabodi JHS. Unfortunately, these two people have different resources. But another unfortunate part is that they will be writing the same
exams. Yeah.
And if said your Alpha Beta etra, that your war Fabodi I think it is so unfair for you to use the Alpha Beta case as a weapon to insult the one our Fabodi
Someone was just saying that it's the right thing to do because they are all dealing with the same syllables and the same textbooks and all that.
But the one in Alpha Beta has a computer lab and a science lab.
But the other one don't.
The one in Fabodi what's a man's crowd you say you cry? You draw computer or board, so man. So then people, sometimes you need to, the only thing you can do is encourage them. Now let's come to the matter on board. That has to do with these artists releasing albums and how they promote it. I think we will congratulate Davido.
Okay.
If I'll congratulate Davido, it is on the fact that there's one thing during this whole promo of Davido's Timeless album and his comeback. One thing that caught my attention really, and to me is on point and apt, is Don Jazzy's statement that he came to make that. Have people seen how Davido is out there promoting his album? He did not wake up to say, oh, I'm Davido. I am Davido. I am OBO, 30 BG. So go and stream my song. In fact, any post, any effort, any speech that you hear Davido say in recent times, all is connected to the promotion of the album. And it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Aside the funding that is going through it, which is also very paramount, the effort in there is very beautiful. Now, when you come to Stonebwoy, I think Stonebwoy is also doing very well. I know Stonebwoy is doing lots of sacrifices to make sure this album serves the purpose in which he wants it to serve.
Okay.
Yes, there are so many inconveniences that Stonebwoy is going through just to make sure this particular album is doing well. So I think all the same, and I would also commend Shatta and Sark. On the other hand, yes, we don't see theirs as high as that of Davido and Stonebwoy. But then, it is because these two sets of people don't have the same resources.
Okay.
But then there's one thing that all of them are doing. There's one thing that is constant. Which is all of them are trying hard not to be complacent, one, not to be self-entitled, and are all putting in effort to make sure they promote this album.
Okay.
You see what Davido is doing? Davido comes on. You see any video of Davido and it's about timeless. You see now, tell me which of Stonebwoy's post on social media is not connected to the Fifth Dimension album.
Definitely it does.
They are doing everything they can to make sure, Charlie.
They push it.
Yes, they know, oh, I am Stonebwoy, I am Sarkodie, I am Davido, I have fans. I can just come and throw it out there and go and sleep. And it will still do something. But these people are putting in effort. Sarkodie is about to go on tour with this album.
I think Europe or something.
Of course, he's about to go on tour with this album.
Yeah.
Now, Shatta, ever since he released this album, let's check which particular time Shatta has come on live or has even posted something that is not connected to the album. And this particular dancehall album, as much as I know some people have their own expectations as to, okay, the album should go and top #1 chart. It should go and top 1 chart. It should go and do this, it should go and do that. KCJ, the truth of the matter is, if you watch it very well, you will know this is an experimental album. Sark is doing everything by himself.
Okay.
He doesn't have any external entity supporting him. Stonebwoy, on the other hand, has Def Jam.
Yeah.
Shatta is doing everything by himself. Doesn't have any external entity supporting him. So that is how far their strength can carry. The people which we are seeing, the Stonebwoys, the Davidos and all that, Charlie,
money being pumped.
if not for anything, the money self that is making this, Barcelona and Girona are playing, and on the advert rollout on the page, Spotify is advertising Timeless. You think it is a joke? Or you think it is because it is Davido?
Yeah.
No. It has been paid for. It has been paid for. So if we want to say, oh, our people are not doing, they are not pushing their albums are not topping charts, their albums are not doing this. Bosu, go and bring Davido's $2 million that he spent on his album that he think he did not go anywhere. Bring it. Give it to Shatta Wale or give it to Sarkodie. And if they misuse the money, then you can come and hold their neck. Until then,
let them do what they can.
Let them do what they can. That is how far their strength can carry them. That is how far their strength can carry them.
Okay.
You can't compare, let's not compare apples to oranges. And say, oh, because they are all fruits, they all give us vitamin C. Nyabutre, like, relax.
Okay, so somebody also argued that looking at the caliber of Shatta and his pedigree and all that, is he supposed to be having an experimental album at this point?
Of course. Of course. You see, this is how do we call it? A person that is so, quote and unquote, not a normal artist. This is somebody that in the year has released more songs than any other artist. Even in the first quarter, has released more songs than any other artist. Yes, you can bring your arguments of, oh, and I did not hit, and I did not do this, and I did not do that. But at the end of the day, what is the musician's job? Is to create, feed the fans, and make money. This guy is never complaining that upon all the songs that he's releasing, he's not making money. So if there's always, different ways to arriving at the same result.
Yeah.
Boss, you go feel walk from here to Kaswa. Somebody to go pick car from here to Kaswa. Everybody reach Kaswa.
Yeah.
So yes, you might have certain view of, okay, this is Shatta Wale. He shouldn't be doing this. He shouldn't be doing that. But actually, everybody would wish that Kiddy had not gone on break. But Bema Sheni Widiema.
He's on break.
No, Bema Sheni Widiema. Oh, whoa. So at times, yes, people will have, oh, Shatta and his caliber, Shatta and his this, Shatta and his that. Ask yourself, how will your perception be beneficial to
him,
whatever he's trying to grow? And me, I am even happy he put out this album. You know why? Because throwing singles here and there, here and there, here and there, yes, even though they are all part of releasing, I believe that having a body of work also puts certain premium on you. One person that we always boast of to have the most album in this country is the legendary Ampedi. And it is a record.
Yeah.
Bro, now, if Shatta says, okay, every quarter I'm releasing one album, Sarkodie during the whole of last year released how many songs? It is just one album.
Okay.
Stonebwoy for the past 3 years has not released any album. Last year, he released how many songs? I think 2 songs or 3 songs. Shatta in the first quarter has released more than 20 songs. So if this person wants to put all of them in a body of work, and you see Stonebwoy's Fifth Dimension, the last time he held an album listening here in Ghana, he said the 17 tracks were taken from 65 songs. 65. He had to pick 17 from 65. So just imagine the collection these guys have under their sleeve. Until your friend is saying, oh, any solution to pump money into it, come, let's do business. It's as simple as that. You think Shatta is not promoting Mali album? Bring $2 million and see something.
Is it okay? So the somebody like NYB, as we were talking about, also made a statement that there's no even clear strategy with your promotion on concerning Shatta, and it's basically probably he thinks you guys lack management, like the management skills and rules there.
He thinks there is working. He thinks there is no plan.
Even to the extent that he said, you the media people even there, though yes, you Same and co-professional, you do your job, but he's not even getting that feel of your impact as media people with Shatta.
So he thinks there is no plan. That's the perception. So the thing is that Sarkodie, with all the planning and everything that he did for Jam's album, not to sound disrespectful, but which of the media guys, if not Sarkodie to come and say something, is having a conversation about Jam's album making?
Because maybe the camp is also not pushing to the media. But you people are there. You guys are media people and you are there. So at least we expect something from you people.
The truth of the matter is anything that has to do with the Jam's album has been, the Mali album has been put out. Anything that has to do with the Mali album has been put out. And you see, he thinks there is no plan. But actually, the plan is working.
Really?
Oh, yes. The plan is working. He thinks there is no plan, but the plan is working.
He's not seeing any, like, you guys don't even put anything out there concerning this.
The plan is working, you see. Let's ask us. I said that this is more of experimental. For an artist of Shatta's caliber to, let's say, assuming he's not doing anything about Mali album, just throws in the album. Without any noise, without any interaction, without any interview. about the Mali album. Let's see how far that album can climb.
Go.
It is that is one of the strategies.
Okay.
So put the album in there without boosting, without
any more promotion and
any
interviews
intensive promotion and interviews. Put it there.
So that is what you people plan to
Exactly.
do.
Let's see where the album will get to.
Okay.
And that will be your strength of you. It is like you putting how do we call it? A tortoise there. See how far
it
can go. Then now you can calculate, okay, because out of this particular Mali album and its release, it has attracted so many investors.
Okay.
Now, if you should see the height at which the Mali album has gotten to, that will give you an insight or more leverage when Shatta is about to release the next album. And he's planning on releasing an Afrobeat album next.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He's planning on releasing an Afrobeat album next. So now, you think Mali album has no strategy? The strategy is actually in motion. It is working.
Is it that he just wants to test his strength without maybe, as you said, with the promotion and everything?
Of course.
He just wants to test and see that, okay, if I don't push, if I don't do interviews, let me see how my fans, how the people can accept.
See, some people of his mates, like some of his peers, are complaining. They are always self-entitled. And they releasing you now, and they releasing you now. The people don't mind us again because now they drop songs and they don't get that media buzz, brang like that. Okay, so assuming Shatta says I am hanging my microphone, but then all the songs in my collection, I want to release them.
Okay.
I'll be releasing them like this, whereby I'm not going to put in that intensive promotion and all that.
Okay.
Isn't this particular thing evident that Shatta can now relax and still be releasing songs and eat and still be competitive? It is very evident.
Okay.
Because even when we thought, oh, he's not doing any promotion, there's still a conversation about the album. Of course.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. You may think that, oh, there is no strategy.
But that is
like,
the strategy you guys have.
The strategy is Yeja to Musa.
Then see what happens.
Exactly.
All right. Let's look at Morgan Heritage. They've also rolled up and they are on it. They are in Ghana right now doing some few stuffs and they have Shatta on and all that. How do you see their style and how they're also pushing this particular one?
3 times Grammy winners, Morgan Heritage, is about to release the Homeland album, where they featured not only Shatta, Stonebwoy, as well as Rocky Dawood.
Yeah.
But the main focus of this particular visit to Ghana is about Shatta and the video that they are going to shoot for his record.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
His record. So that's one aspect of it. All the same, I would want to say congratulations to Morgan Heritage because this group are legendary. They did not start as 3. They started, I think, as 5 or 6 or so. They were that many.
Yeah.
And out of that, now it is left with 3. That is Mojo, Peter, and Grams. So these people this is not new actually to brand Morgan Heritage. These people experiment lots of sounds.
Yeah.
In fact, they are one of the top groups in Jamaica that do R&B. These are known prolific reggae artists, but they do R&B, they do soul, they do jazz, they do check most of their sounds, and they like to tap into different kind of sounds. And we know Afrobeat, reggae, and dancehall. Even in Africa, you can't take Ghana. You can't mention 2 without mentioning Ghana. And they have most of our topmost.
Yeah.
Shatta represents the reggae and dancehall fraternity on this particular Homeland album.
Okay.
Stonebwoy, who is now being introduced as an Afro-pop artist by Def Jam, represent the Afrobeat aspect of that particular record. And Rocky Dawood has the reggae side.
Okay.
So there is a conscious effort on
Yeah,
that.
the selection was.
And it's top notch. It's very, very top notch. So it's beautiful. I mean, when you even look at the reception Shatta gave to them, gave to Grams at the airport, this is somebody. These things are mostly done for VIPs.
Yeah.
Very important people. And this is one way that as a country, we can make certain people feel at home. Because this is also one of the contributing or one of the ways to tell people that we are hospitable. And in recent times, Ghana is portraying as one of the tourism destination countries. We are putting in all effort with the year of return, beyond the return destination Ghana, December in GH and all the activities. If a top personality like Shatta Wale gives this kind of reception to Grams or Morgan Heritage, it says a lot about who we are as a people. So all the same, it is beautiful. We are just waiting because these three artists that have been featured on this particular album are no mere artists.
Yeah.
These are our creme de la creme. Our topmost. Our topmost is what we are presenting. So I believe that if this album even goes well, whatever achievements that comes with this album automatically falls on us. If Beyonce featured Shatta Wale and won a Grammy, the glory would, some of them, if this particular project wins a Grammy, let's say album of the year right now, or after its release, definitely everybody that has been featured on this album is also a Grammy winner. And Grammy is swing. So your first row na it's your photograph and chain rip. It's like that. So it looks good. I would say congratulations to them in advance. Me, I am a huge fan of Morgan Heritage. I am a huge fan of Morgan Heritage. And the last time they even came for Stonebwoy, they performed at Stonebwoy's Beam concert. Charlie, I was there. I enjoyed myself. These people are top notch. So I am very happy they are in Ghana. Charlie.
All right, before we go, last quick one. What does this mean to the man Shatta? Because I think, as you mentioned, Beyonce came, he was leading that. This one, he's also looking at him and his controversies and all that. But when people are coming outside and they want somebody, they pick him. How does this mean for him? Like, how does it relate to this?
So it clearly shows that some people, that is what goes like, so we can say Shatta has no planner. Because yes, you may not see it like in your face, like in the space. But the truth of the matter is, background conversations and works, people are seeing.
Okay.
Yes, we will sit in this space and think, oh, Mali album is not doing anything. But Charlie, the kind of commentaries that some people who won't come on social media or won't come and rant on social media are giving about the Mali album. I am not surprised Morgan Heritage is featuring Shatta Wale. It doesn't surprise me one bit. This is a huge brand that has nothing to prove in the space again. In fact, this is not Shatta Wale doing the work. It is Shatta Wale's work doing the work. So that is what it means. So we might see Shatta Wale controversial. He's insulting somebody. He's doing something that brands will not love to associate themselves with, and all that and all that. But you see, when you have a very good work, when you have a very rich catalog or something that is doing the work for you, you don't stress. You would sit down and some of these goodies come to you. Which is why Stonebwoy is making sure he also puts in these efforts so that at a point he can relax and Jay-Z will pick a phone and say, Charlie, I have seen your this and that here. Come to think of it, Obrafo released Oyohene 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, how did Drake hear of that
song?
record?
I want to pick it up.
Of course. It is the work that is doing the work. So branding is not about atare awoshe. Branding is not about with your good brand. No. Your brand is the quality of service you provide. And that quality of service is what Shatta is proving. That when it comes to me giving you a clear, hospitable environment, this is what I can give you. If you now Grams Morgan, Abagan, and Shatta receive your mistake. My Beyonce and Jay-Z can solve.
And the way
Tough
notch.
Shatta.
All right, so that is Rolanda Mate, and obviously he said a lot. Someone might think, oh, he's coming from Shatta's, team. So no, trust me, he has done justice to it, and I believe that if it is in the other way, he will definitely talk about it just the way he has spoken about Shatta. And then we hope that our people in there will make us proud. This album will just go far, so we can have what we expect from them in this industry. And that is what time will allow us to have for today on the show. And this is LivenewsGh. And Charlie, trust me, this has been an amazing journey. And having him here today, as the salad thing is happening today and all that. And today, okay, from 6, the game is on. Yeah, the game is on. We're having the game. LivenewsGh versus Ngofo. Shy be shaman no. Me
Breakings company.
Oh, I mean, person, I'm like, what the woman me first skills.
Now me say me but I could be Americans into me.
So you see the team, we are prepared, our boots and everything. Or buy a room, our office, or you just in the say, hey Charlie, today dear, hey, catch. All right, so that is it. And I did this with my amazing team here today. I have James Brown in the building with my camera. He's doing all the camera works and all that, Yeah, today he has gone in a different level. Charlie, if you are taking this to the park, dear, and that's how bad you now, you looking all dapper there. That's my cameraman. And then my producer, I don't know if he will play in Podia. I don't know. I learned he doesn't play soccer.
Yes,
so.
Yes,
is that number 9 for where?
Yes, sir.
And then Roland. So the wajatu. Obama any problem. And then my executive producer also is around. And then I have Polly Success, right? Yeah. He's in charge of our social media handles and all that. He makes sure that everything that you have to know on our social pages is there. Man, dude is doing an amazing job, man. He's doing an amazing. And the team keeps growing, Live News, we keep growing and we're getting people in there. But tonight is the night. Trust me, the ladies come, support. All of you come, just support us. When I score one goal, you guys know what I want. Give it to me, sharp. I mean food. People are thinking some ways food, Yeah. Because James will take everything. Guys, it's been an amazing journey and we appreciate you and whatever you're doing for us, whatever you're doing on our social media platform, we see them and we appreciate. Go on, like, subscribe, and let's get the interaction going on and on and on. My name is KCJ and this is The Heat on LivenewsGh. We are out of here.